Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hilltop. Mount Vernon, Indiana and the Wildcats making their way up to Mount Carmel, Illinois to take on your Golden Aces. Mount Carmel 2-7 on this season, Mount Vernon 2-2. I'm Riley Angel alongside Max Sherlock. Max, this is one that Mount Carmel certainly has a great opportunity to win.
Yeah, they played really well in the first half. Just last night against Lawrenceville, they did an amazing job of handling the pressure early in that game, but I'm still not sure what happened going in that third quarter, but, you know, it's like we just completely reverted back to the team that we were before that big win at Evansville Day and even that 2 or 3 game stretch after Gibson Southern. So this is something I really think the Aces need. They need this game, and they've just got to continue to improve heading forward in the year. That's something that Coach Carpenter's talked about so much, is building on what they're doing right now and continuing to be a better team and a better program as the year goes on.
One thing with both these squads, both of them coming off of games last night in which they lost by 20 or more.
Yeah, Lawrenceville is no slouch. Lawrenceville is so good. We played with them really well in the first half, but they went for that really extended 1-3-1, and we didn't really move the ball as well as we should have. They did a really good job of getting in passing lanes and gave us a lot of fits heading forward. That's something the Aces need to work on, is handling that ball pressure, especially late in these games against top schools.
This is the Coach's Pregame Show, brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue and Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. Here is, speaking of coaches, head coach Justin Carpenter with an interview. I was able to talk to him just moments before this one got underway. Here is that conversation. Hello everyone, you're listening to 100.5 WSJD. I'm Riley Angel here, as always, with head coach Justin Carpenter. Coach, tough loss last night. What's the mood coming into this one this afternoon?
It's been all smiles and positivity. You know, getting in the gym this morning, music playing, guys are positive, they're shooting free throws, they're having a good time, they're focused, they're locked in, and, you know, they started asking questions already. Usually they don't do that. I think they're just ready to play some ball and, you know, get a good win against a good ball club. So I think we're pretty happy about how we played in that first half yesterday, and we want to build on top of that and not have any second half problems today. So we're ready for today.
Earlier this year, it seems Owen Blake in the varsity contest was a bit timid. Last night, he seemed very confident in his shooting stroke. How do you see his progression so far from the beginning of the year to now and even moving forward?
Yeah, you know, it's been very noticeable in practices. As soon as we inserted him in the starting lineup, just off of his work ethic, he was gelling with the boys, and, you know, they feed off of each other. And so, you know, in practices, he started taking some shots that were, you know, a little tougher, but he's making them, and he's feeling good about himself. So hopefully it translates into practice. But yeah, he's been progressing very well, and he's been listening. He's been absorbing everything. You know, no matter if it's, you know, what kind of action on this play am I supposed to do, or do I twist this screen a little bit, or whatever it may be, he's really bought in and he's ready to play.
Jack Webb last night had a great first half, didn't score in that second half. How do you make sure to continue to feed him in the post throughout the entire game?
Yeah, so tonight especially, you know, they have a couple bigs, but they're not as big as Jack Webb or as athletic as Jack. So we're going to do a really good job of trying to run our play Bruin and starts our motion and try to get the bigs open down low. And, you know, he's just got to dominate. If he stays down low tonight, they can't hold him. You know, he's going to be able to dominate as long as he sticks to the game plan. And so tonight it's going to be a lot of pound it down low, get it into transition. You know, we have a transition called the push, where he just posts up and the guard clears out and try to get him a post feed. We're going to try to get him going tonight early, I think, and he'll be good to go.
Early in the game, it seemed you guys handled the pressure of Lawrenceville fairly well yesterday. Tailed off towards the end. How do you make sure you keep that same intensity throughout the entire 4 quarters against this Mount Vernon squad?
You know, I think it comes from the coaching staff first and the bench. You know, we got to really vocalize how tough we are and what we do in practice. You know, we prove it to ourselves and we beat each other up in practice. When we get to a game, you know, we do it for a little bit and then we kind of forget about it. You know, we have to stay on them and stay in their ear and, you know, really tell them that that's our identity. You know, stick to our game plan and stay tough. You know, last year we were tough and gritty, and this year we're getting there. We're not there yet, but, you know, we're tough and gritty. You know, hopefully we can put it together fourth quarter and playing tough.
We saw you pull out the 1-2-2 yesterday for the first time this season. We haven't seen a lot of zones this year or even last year. Do you plan on implementing that a little more throughout the year?
Yeah, I think I like having that just sprinkle in a little bit, just throw a team off, maybe burn a timeout. And, we spent a couple of weeks working on it. It looked pretty ugly at first. Had to really talk about trap zones and where we want to pressure, where we want to, tempt them to come over across the line or whatever. And so we really started tightening those things up, and I'm really happy with how it's come together. And we need to just keep our hands up. It's a bunch of little things, but the bottom guys got to communicate a little bit more. Once we start communicating more on where shooters are while we're in a zone, I think I'll be able to trust them to stay in it for a little bit longer than a possession here and there. So it's just going to be more reps in practice, and yeah, we're definitely going to have it a lot more.
Mount Vernon, start of the year 2-0, since then has gone into 2-game skid. Have you seen any vulnerabilities watching film to use against them?
They live and die by the three. They really get their shots up in volume. All their guards. Rob is a great drive and kick player. He's smart. He knows when he needs to go finish and when he needs to get his teammates open. Excuse me. And so the guards that are on the wings and in corners, they're always shot ready. The senior Campbell, I think is his name, that comes off the bench. He's a lights out shooter. So if they're hitting, it's going to be trouble. But we just got to be have our urgency on closeouts and be able to pack the gaps, stunt, and get back to our guys quickly. Because they love to shoot the ball. So we'll find out if they're hitting tonight or not.
We've seen a lot of improvement from the very beginning of this year to this point. Do you think this game could be a bit of a turning point for the season going forward?
Yeah, I definitely think it is. It's a little bit of a response to, how the game ended last night, a little bad taste in our mouth, being down 30, subbing everybody out. So it's going to be a little bit of a reminder that, hey, this is a tough ball club. We got to be tough too. We got last night hanging in our heads, so we just got to come out tough, throw the first punch, and stay with it, not ride the roller coaster, all those little things.
Coach, thank you so much, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Head coach Justin Carpenter, great on the mic as always. This is the Coach's Pregame Show, brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue and Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. With that, coming up next, we'll have Max's keys to the game. And finally, some basketball. We'll be back in 1 minute.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have. And the most that I like, it was early childhood education. And then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids. And each day I learn, and I learn from the kids. And like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing. So I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Hello, I'm Sarah Harrell. I'm from Crossville, Illinois, and I attend here at Wabash for the Advanced Manufacturing Program. Being here has really helped me grow and really experience what it'll be like later in life, being able to work in a shop and actually run machines. I've loved working on the 3D printer and on the wire EDM and just CNC machines in general. I want to be like a designer and programmer type thing so I can do most of my time on SolidWorks and programming CNC machines.
Back here at the Hilltop, Riley Angel, Max Gerlach alongside Max. A couple keys to the game for both squads.
Yeah, for Mount Vernon, as Coach Carpenter already said, they live and die by that three. They're going to put up a lot of shots in volume, a lot of shots quick. They're going to push the pace just enough to where when they get to the other side, they're going to put up a quick three, and if they miss, you've told me a lot of how they like to crash the board, so I expect them to try to get a lot of those second chance points, and if they get a two, it's going to be inside, getting a rebound and putting something up and fighting through contact. Then something Mount Carmel struggled with is turnovers. They're going to try to force a lot of turnovers on Mount Carmel, and we just cannot be sloppy with the ball. We cannot be, throw weak passes. That's what we've been struggling with, so hopefully we can clean some of that up, and that transitions right into what we need to do of clean up the turnovers. We had right in the 20 range against Lawrenceville, and I think 15 to 16 of those came in that second half. So got to clean up the turnovers, got to get out of that second half slump. We did a pretty good job of shooting a three ball against Lawrenceville. That starts a lot with Shane Metter and Owen Blake of knocking down a few threes, and even Andrew Militoni does a really good job of hitting some threes when we need them. And of course, another one is just stopping Meyer Robb. I continue to be told how good he is, how he's a great shooter. He gets downhill, he facilitates well, so he's somebody that we got to stop. We can't let him get rolling early, can't let him knock down a few outside shots. Got to continue to just play physical defense and not let him get going. And I'm guessing we're going to have Shane Metter on him, and Shane Metter's the guy that we put on people. We want to take them completely out of the game. So does a great job on defensive end. And Jack Webb's got to have a big night. He's the biggest player on the floor. He's a great rebounder. We got to continue to attack on the defensive boards, not allow as many offensive rebounds and second chance shots. Going to be a lot of long rebounds if there's a lot of three-point shots going up tonight. So got to box out. You cannot let them get as far into the lane or stay out there as far. You got to go put a body on somebody and fight for the boards. So there's just a lot of stuff, and one more will just be free throws. We're really predicting that it'll be a pretty close game, so you got to knock down some free throws. Got to start it early, and as it gets down the stretch, continue to knock down more free throws.
National anthem on deck. Almost time for basketball. We'll have that when we come back. 2-2 Mount Vernon, 2-7 Mount Carmel, both in need of a win. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Wrap up your year at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 Ford Expedition, up to $10,000 off. And take home a new 2024 Ford Escape for as low as $347 per month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about in the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Back here at the Hilltop, National Anthem just concluding. You just listened to the coach's pregame show brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue and Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. These starting lineups are in memory of the co-founder of Mount Carmel Sports Boosters, H.D. White, and his wife, Helen. First for the visiting Wildcats of Mount Vernon. It'll be Nash Hostetter, Meyer Robb, Grayson Busey, Brady Schickel, and Bryce Clowers.
They're not huge. They're going to shoot that three ball a lot. As we've talked about, you're really a 5-out scheme is what I'm guessing, and maybe even some 4-out, 1-in that we'll see a lot with number 11 in the post. Is he might not be the tallest. He's only in that 6'3" range, but he's built. He's got some stalk to him, so we'll see what they do.
And for your home, Mount Carmel Golden Aces, it is the usual 5 that it has been for the past couple of games. Andrew Militoni, Jack Webb, Elliot Akery, Owen Blake, and Shane Metter. Max, how important is Jack Webb tonight against a smaller team in Mount Vernon?
He's really the key player to the game for the Aces, outside of obviously Shane Metter. But Jack Webb is going to be so important because he's got to get a lot of rebounds. he's going to have to beat him up in the post, and, you know, he's going to have a gravitational pull by the end of the night. He's going to make people have to help in and guard him and open up some more outside shots for some of our shooters.
And with those shooters, obviously, we've seen Militoni and Metter make those shots before, but we also saw Owen Blake last night make 2 threes. How important are those 3 players on the perimeter?
They're so important. You really cannot overstate how important their outside shooting is going to be tonight. This is a team that scores in bunches. Mount Carmel is going to have to match that with a couple threes of their own and not live and die off of, you know, just getting to the rim. And even Elliot Acree will knock down a few when you need him to. And he's going to be really big, and he's the only starter we haven't talked about of just getting to the rim and dishing it out and just doing a really good job of working and making people sag off enough to where he can kick it out to one of his teammates.
Wade Keepus for Mount Carmel still out with that hip issue. We'll give you updates as we have them each and every game. Lining up in center circle, Jack Webb, Brady Schickel. And the tip goes the way of your Golden Aces. They're in their home whites. Maroon down the side, maroon and gold lettering. They're going from left to right on your screen. Acree handling the ball up top, getting it to Metter left side. Mount Vernon, home maroons with gray lettering. Here comes Brady Schickel on this deal. Goes up for a slam, missed the dunk. On the floor, goes out of bounds. It'll go the way of Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel's got to take care of the ball. We talk about it so much. Every turnover is just going to hurt them so much. And here, Mount Vernon's going to set up a man-to-man press. Got to get into one of your guards and just clear out the floor.
They get it to Acree in the backcourt. Acree guarded by Hostetter. Acree handing it off to Metter, who's going to be guarded by Busey. Webb giving Metter a ball screen, top of the key, physical early. Here's Blake, left wing, back to Metter, top of the key. Now Acree. To Blake, left corner. Tony giving Acree a ball screen now at the top of the key, heading towards the right to Metter, right wing. Metter driving baseline, right block, goes up, off glass, foul, no basket. So Metter will have 2 shots at the line. 7:05 to play, quarter number 1, no score.
Good rip there, overhelped on the screen, and the defender that was on him, Grayson Busey, he right there in general just overhelped, overcomplicated things, I guess is what I'll say, and getting over and expecting the screen, and Metter did a great job of denying that and getting himself to the basket.
Busey picks up his first foul. Metter makes both free throws. 2-0 Mount Carmel, 7:05 to play, quarter number 1. Here comes Hostetter. Left side, left short corner now. Getting it to Clowers up top. Clowers to Rob. Rob guarded by Metter. Ball in his left hand. Now to Hostetter. Hostetter getting down to the left short corner, kicking it out to Busey. Here's Schickel, top of the key, guarded by Webb, handing it off to Busey. Right side now, the charity stripe, kicking it out. Clowers, left corner, triple, no good. Rebound, Militoni.
And Jack Webb getting a good box out. Militoni for a guard, he crashes and rebounds so well. So he's another really just key piece. I think everybody's had a reason that they're going to be so important in this game tonight.
Here's Acree to Metter. Left wing, now top of the key. Now going all the way down, middle of the lane, charity strike. Handing it off to Militoni. He walked before he was able to control himself.
Just sliding that pivot foot, that's something we did a lot, was sliding the pivot foot and creating turnovers for ourselves that we didn't really need.
6:16 to play, first quarter, 2-0 Aces. Here's Hostetter, just now passing the 10-second line at the Hilltop logo on the right side. Here's Clowers, left elbow, handing it off to Rob, getting downhill. Nice pass down low to Schickel, dumps it out to Hostetter. He drives, mid-range jumper good.
Can't fly out like that, even if it feels like a loose ball scenario.
Full court pressure from the Wildcats. Here comes Metter. They clear out for him. Metter at the cards. Ordered by Busey. Here's Blake. Right side. Eventually gets it to Acree on the left. Now top of the key, looking down low to Webb. Couldn't find him, handing it off to Metter, top of the key. Ball in his left hand, guarded by Schickel. Lob up top to Jack Webb, just a little too far for him. 2-2, tied up, 5:32 to play first quarter.
Got to use these possessions a little more wisely. I know Jack Webb is so important in the paint, but you can't try to force one of those down low to him.
Here's Hostetter. Getting it to Schickel, who hands it off to Rob. Driving down low. Mid-range hook. Good.
And he's just a straight-up scorer, Riley. He gets a little bit of separation, he's going to put something up, and most of the time he's going to make it.
Bakery doubled. Has to get it to Militoni. Throws it right into the hands of Schickel. Bounce pass up to Hostetter, who has an easy 2 points. 6-2 Wildcats. Now Metter, left edge, loses the ball to Hostetter. Hostetter getting down low, right block. He has an early 6 points. It's 8-2. Pressure early from the Wildcats. Militoni gets it up to Metter.
Once we get in, we got to clear out. We weren't clearing out quick enough and was leaving our guards get trapped in that man-to-man press.
Acree, ball in his right hand, right short corner. Getting it to Blake, top of the key. Going to his left. Now at the elbow, spinning towards his right. Nice move from Owen Blake, getting his own rebound off the miss. No foul call. Carpenter not very happy. Here comes Hostetter down, left side of the lane. Bounce pass knocked away by the Aces. It'll stay here with the Wildcats.
Carpenter's got to be a little careful.
Hostetter on the inbound gets it to Rob, who's guarded by Metter. He's going to get a ball screen from Schickel. Ball in his right hand. Getting in the mid-range now. Tipped away from behind. Acree picks it up. Acree, left side, got it tipped from Rob. Wildcats and Aces going turnover for turnover there. Here comes Clowers down, left side of the lane, kicking it out to Schickel. Left corner, triple, no good. Rebound, Boozy. Now Rob, left wing, ball in his right hand, kicking it out to Boozy. No, reset the offense. 3:48 to play, first quarter. Clowers, left wing, triple, bottoms. Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan timeout for head coach Justin Carpenter. 11-2 Wildcats early. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Wrap up your year at Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel. Get a new 2024 Dodge Hornet, now 0% APR, and 2024 stylish Dodge Durango, now up to $8,000 off. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Wrap up your year at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get the all-new 2025 Ram 1500 starting at $39,999. And lease a new 2024 Jeep Compass for as low as $379 per month. Come today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Back here at the Hilltop, 11-2 Wildcats in front of Mount Carmel. 3:43 to play, first quarter. Mount Vernon finding a lot of success in this full court pressure.
Yeah, Mount Carmel cannot handle any sort of man-to-man press right now, and it is showing.
Metter crossing the 10-second line, handing it off to Militoni. Militoni kicking into Acree, left corner. Acree will go up top towards the wing, has to pick up his dribble, forces it to Owen Blake, who got it. Now Metter. Metter spinning towards his right, stepping back in the mid-range and giving it to Militoni, top of the key. Over to Blake. Blake spinning towards his right, in the right wing. Breaking free, getting it to Andrew. Now to Webb. 3:09 to play, 11-2 Wildcats first quarter. Metter ball in his left hand, driving, spinning, got it stripped away from him. Hostetter picks it up. Hostetter 1-on-2 against Webb. Foul before the shot from behind. He'll go against Jack Webb.
And right now, it's just a physical ball game, and Mount Carmel's not playing to it on the defensive end. They're not getting as, physical as they need. They're giving up a lot of stuff on the offensive end and just not rebounding well, not playing well on the defensive end.
Snodgrass and Jack Campbell checking into the game for the Wildcats. Here's Hostetter to Rob. Rob directing traffic. Resetting the offense here. On the right side, right short corner, got fouled from behind. It'll be against Shane Metter.
And you can't really throw your hips out at somebody to try to stop him on the defensive end, and that's what he did, and that's what picked him up the foul.
Brett Andrews will get his first action of the day. He comes in for Acree. So a bit of a bigger lineup here for head coach Justin Carpenter. Snodgrass to Hostetter. Now Rob, top of the key, driving middle of the lane, floats one up. No good off the front iron. Got his own rebound and put it up and in.
Defensive rebounding, another key that the Aces are just not doing real well right now.
13-2 Wildcats. early double-digit lead for them. 2:30 to play, first quarter. Here's Metter. Forcing it to Andrews. Somehow it got to Blake. He has it right wing. Now Webb, top of the key. Getting it to Militoni, left side. Now to Webb. Left block, spinning, goes up, and he traveled.
Mount Carmel's got to wake up. This is getting, I wouldn't say too out of hand too quick, but they're getting just in their own heads. They're getting sped up because of this press, and they've got 5 turnovers so far in this first quarter.
Hostetter will bring it up. He's the main ball handler for this Mount Vernon squad. The 5'10 junior guard against Andrews. Getting down to the lane, kicking it up to Snodgrass in the left corner. Who gets it to Rob, left wing? Rob still guarded by Metter. Going towards his right. Top of the key, driving, kicking to Campbell. Right corner. Back to Snodgrass. 1:50 to play, first quarter. Hostetter, pull up, mid-range jumper, rolls out, rebound Andrews.
Good rebound there by Andrews.
Metter has it to Blake. Left side, guarded by Rob. Blake to Webb. Webb against Schickel. Handing it off to Militoni. 1:25 to play. Getting a ball screen from Andrews. Bounce pass into Webb. Right block, spinning towards the middle of the lane. Goes up, no shot. It's on the floor.
I thought he was going to call a travel there.
Webb immediately favoring that left hand of his. Doesn't seem to be anything too serious, not signaling anything.
At most, just a jam finger there. A lot of hands going for the ball there, and that's what happens.
Webb gets it left side. Left short corner against Snodgrass. Puts his shoulder down into him. Goes up for 2. Missed it. Tipped out. Offensive rebound for the Aces. Metter takes a top of the key 3. Oh, it hit every part of the rim and rolled out. Here comes Rob. Rob spinning to the right. Getting middle of the lane. Fancy finish. He has 6. 15-2. Metter stepping back in the mid-range, getting it to Militoni. Top of the key, back to Metter. They'll set up an offense. Metter left edge. Going to his right off a ball screen from Webb. Tried to force it into him, got it to him. Left block, goes up 4-2, no foul, tipped out. Rob with the rebound. Rob. Charity stripe, kicking. Campbell blocked by Andrews on the 3.
Brett Andrews does such a good job of timing those up.
Hostetter knocks it down for Campbell. Top of the key, triple for him. His first 3, he has 9. 18-2, first quarter lead for the Wildcats. 15 seconds to play, and Militoni turns it over. Here comes Hostetter. Hostetter driving, getting all the way down, off glass, good. 20-2 Wildcats, 18-point lead. Hostetter has 11. Militoni exits, favoring his ankle. Acree returns. Still full court pressure, 7.2 to play in the first quarter.
Can't handle the press, Riley. That's the simple, what is going on in this game.
Metter trapped, 3 seconds. Webb to Metter. Metter, deep triple at the buzzer, no good. So at the end of one quarter, it's an 18-point lead for Mount Vernon, 20-2. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The beloved TV classic soars off the screen and onto the stage this season. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Jr. See all the characters from the TV classic come to life live on stage. This gleeful musical take on a holiday favorite will go down in history as a smashing hit. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Jr. 3 shows Friday through Sunday, December 13th through 15th at the Wabash Valley College Brubeck Theater in Mount Carmel. Tickets available now at the QR code on your screen or Wabash Valley Arts Council Facebook page.
Back here at the Hilltop, 18-point lead for Mount Vernon, 20-2 at the end of one quarter.
Yeah, and this is simple because Mount Carmel has struggled so much against the press. They're trying to put the ball on the floor too much, work through the press with the dribble. start working through it with the pass. They're going to send so many traps at them, and when they do get in that man-to-man, they don't clear the court out. They get trapped so much, and it's really just hard to watch at times, Riley.
Zone here for the Aces. Rob, left edge. Getting it to Campbell, left corner. Back to Rob. Rob, a long lob pass to Snodgrass, who missed the layup. It got knocked out of Andrews' hands. It'll go the way of Mount Carmel. Aces got lucky with that one.
Yeah, they did get lucky, and right here it's a man press again. They're going to throw it in and trap it right off the inbound.
They get it to Metter. Metter does get trapped. Now Acree. Acree breaks it past the 10-second line. Gets all the way down. Right block. Goes up. 4-2. No good. Rebound Schickel. Rob to Clowers. Clowers spinning towards his right. On the left block. Goes up in traffic and got 2 more. He has 5. 20-point lead for Mount Vernon. 22-2. 7:15 to play in the first half. Owen Blake on the inbound. Picks up his dribble in the backcourt, getting it to Webb. Webb now left edge. Ball in his right hand, crossing over to his left. Getting it to Andrews underneath, 4-2.
Such a great look there by Webb and a great finish there by Andrews on that simple high-low look.
Flowers pulling up in Webb's face, missing it short. Offensive rebound, Campbell for 2 easy ones.
Missed box out, getting offensive rebound and another second chance point.
24-4, 6:33 to play in the second quarter. Here's Metter. Metter right wing, spinning towards his right, getting down right block, goes up, floats it up, no good. Rebound Schickel. Campbell brings it up. Left side. Gets it to Clowers, left corner, making his way to the wing. He'll get it to Snodgrass, who will get it to Rob, right corner. Rob now at the Hilltop logo, pulls up for 3. No good, it was short. Rebound to Webb. They'll get it to Metter. Metter left side. See what the Aces draw up. Metter getting a ball screen from Webb, going all the way down. Right block, got fouled. He'll have 2 at the line.
There you go. Set some sort of ball screen. One thing this Mount Vernon team hasn't done is guard the ball screen very well. They overhelp on the point, and the screener's almost always wide open because they just simply overhedge, and it allows for just a simple pass, but our guards are just a little shorter to see that, and I think almost a pick and roll with Jack Webb and Red Andrews with work heading forward.
Ryder Snodgrass picks up his first foul of the contest. Metter knocks in the first free throw. Rob and Campbell will take a seat. It will be a Country Financial Agent team working timeout for head coach Joe Newcomb. We'll stay here. 24-5. Aces trail by 19. 5:44 to play here in this first half. We talked so much about the pressure here, Max. Is there anything you can really do in the short term to kind of try and fix that?
Well, you got to just understand that they're going to send a trap at you early. If you get the inbound, your inbounder has to stay, get a reversal if they send the trap. One dribble, throw a bounce pass, get to the reversal guy, and even if it's a big taking the ball out of bounds, get it back around to another one of your guys and break the press with the pass instead of breaking it with the dribble, because that's what hurt them the most in this game, is trying to dribble through a man-to-man in a 1-2-2 zone press.
Metter comes to the line for a second.
Oh, turnovers, Riley. I should have mentioned turnovers, too. Those are killing us.
Webb takes his first trip to the bench tonight as Metter knocks in the second free throw. Dean Belt into the game along with Andrew Militoni. Dean Belt creates the turnover. Never mind. Boozy somehow recovered it in the backcourt. Hostetler up to Boozy. Boozy top of the key, getting down middle of the lane. Kicks it out to Clowers. Left short corner. Mid-range jumper good.
That kid has got a smooth jumper, Riley. I don't think if he gets a pull-up, he's going to miss it very often.
Metter has it left side. 26-6. 20-point lead for the Wildcats. Here's Belt. Belt to the flashing Militoni. Militoni handing it off to Metter. Metter top of the key against Boozy. stepping back on the right side, getting into Acre. Right wing now Metter. Almost traveled, and he did.
He had a pivot foot still down on the ground when they called the travel.
Oh, boy. 26-6, 4:56 to play in the first half. Ostetter to Boozy. Nice bounce pass into Schickel. Left block goes up, no good. Belt gets it to Acre, who will bring it up. Acre driving, kicking. Militoni skipping it to Metter. Left wing, getting a ball screen. Ball in his right hand, crossing over to his left. Now here's Acre. Right side, Militoni, who loses it briefly, picks it up near the half-court line, then picks up his dribble and got it to Belt. 4:20 to play here in the half. Acre left side, driving baseline, spinning to Metter, left wing. Getting a ball screen from Andrews, trying to get past it, and he got swarmed. Here comes Clowers creating the turnover. He's chased by Belt, goes up, whistle blown, technical foul against Justin Carpenter. Question is, will the layup still count for Clowers?
It shouldn't. He called technical foul. I don't know why people are complaining if he stops the layup. It's a dead ball foul technically, and he's going to stop playing. He's going to get 2 free throws. Yeah, 2 free throws.
Boozy will be the one elected to take them at the line for the Wildcats. Boozy makes his first point of the contest. 27-6, 21-point lead for Mount Vernon. Boozy makes the second as well. Webb will check into the contest for Dean Bell. So now the Wildcats will have possession. Schickel will be the one that inbounds it.
And it's going to see if this 1-2-2 continues to work and Mount Carmel can pick up another stop.
Here's Hostetter to Rob. Back to Hostetter. The Hilltop logo. To the high post. It's Clowers. To Rob, right wing. Driving, middle of the lane. Floats it up. No good. Rebound, Jack Webb. Webb getting it to Militoni. Militoni coming down the right edge. Getting it to Metter, right corner. Making his way back to the top of the key. Who gets it to Webb. Now Acre. 3:30 to play here in the half. 28-6. Mount Vernon in front. Metter getting a ball screen. He's hounded. Gets it to Militoni. Militoni handing it off to Metter, left side. Here's Red Andrews in the left short corner. Back out to Metter, left wing. Metter, ball in his right hand. Top of the key. Shot faking, skipping to Militoni. Now Andrews. Andrews in the mid-range, making his way to the charity stripe, kicking it out to Acre. Acre down, left block, goes up for 2, missed it. Rebound Boozy. Boozy coming down, getting it to Clowers. Left side goes into the chest of Andrews. Basket counts and 1, a blocking foul on Rhett.
I would even argue that one. I know he's already got technical, but he just ran right into Red Andrews, extended the arm. That was an obvious charge.
Flowers on the free throw makes it. He's now in double figures. Here's Metter getting it to Webb. Webb to Militoni. Militoni to Acre, getting down to the left block. Goes up for 2, finally got one to fall. 31-8. Here's Boozy. Left wing getting it to Hostetter. Hostetter driving, splitting the zone. Behind the back pass, back out to Boozy, who gets it to Rob. Left wing, driving, middle of the lane, goes up 4-2, got fouled.
This is just really tough for the Aces right now. Is these guys are playing some really, really physical defense on that end, and they're just really having a hard time breaking the press, doing anything on the offensive end of the ball right now.
Webb picks up his second foul. Rob at the free throw line makes the first. He has 7. 32-8. Second attempt, Rob puts it through. 33-8, 2:33 to play here in the first half. Full court pressure still from Mount Vernon. Webb in the backcourt. Guarded by Schickel. Crossing over. And now he's doubled. Turns it over. Here comes Hostetter. Hostetter with Webb on his back. Missed the layup. Here comes Militoni. Militoni to Metter. Metter left corner. Picks up his dribble. Skips it to Webb between his hands. Here comes Schickel now. Schickel kicks it. Campbell. Right corner triple. Bottoms. And another turnover as Boozy tipped it away from Metter, but it was last off of Metter. 35-8 is score in favor of Mount Vernon.
Mount Carmel now has 11 turnovers, Riley.
Hostetter with it. Here's Boozy driving, kicking to Rob, right side, off glass for 2. Rob now in double figures. 37-8. 1:40 to play here in the first half. Look at that.
Here's 12.
Another turnover for the Aces. Rob up to Boozy. Boozy down low to Schickel. Right short corner jumper, no good. Rebound falls in the hands of Campbell, who's in the left short corner. Gets it to Rob. Left corner triple. Bottoms. Coach Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout for head coach Joe Newcomb. 40-8, Mount Vernon in front. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Back here at the Hilltop, 40-8, Mount Vernon in front. 1:21 to play here in this first half.
Yeah, 1:21 to play. 12 turnovers by the Aces, 8 points. When you have more turnovers than points, you're never going to win a game. You're not even going to play a team within 20 points. Just really tough for the Aces right now. They're not handling the ball well. They can't handle this man-to-man press. You know, their only real chance at coming back is if Mount Vernon backs off this press, but then their man-to-man defense on the back end of the floor is killing us.
Metter brings that up against Boozy. Here's Acree, left wing, down low. Webb, left block against Schickel. Tries to go up, 4-2. Got fouled, count the basket.
And he finally got one to fall. That's going to be good for him, and they're going to count the basket and one for Jack Webb.
Foul goes against Schickel. Webb up the line. Knocks it home. 40-11 the score. 1 minute to play here in the first half. There's Schickel, top of the key. Drives in, middle of the lane, goes up, 4-2, got fouled on his way, left 2 at the line. Believe it's gonna go against Jack Webb. If that's so, it'll be his third. It is.
And Jack Webb really wasn't even close to the play. I don't know why that one got put on him, but if it was anybody, it would have been Red Owens, in my opinion.
Schickel missing the first. Yep. So 40-11 the score. Wildcats in front. Schickel on the second. Misses as well. Goes 0 for 2 at the line that time. Here comes Metter. Metter to Webb. Getting it over to Acree. They have 43 seconds to work. See if they hold for the last shot. Turning it over is Militoni. Hostetter coming down the lane, goes up against Militoni, count the foul and the basket. Frustration foul there from Militoni. And we're going to have a group substitution in the first half here for head coach Justin Carpenter.
And it's just all the turnovers. That's why he's doing a group substitution. You got 13 turnovers in the game right now. And honestly, Riley, I probably missed a few.
Yeah. Been a rough outing today for the Aces. Hostetter knocks home the free throw. 44-11. Here's Costin. Costin, left corner. Left wing, skipping into Elias, who gives it to Blake on the right side, now to Belt. 20 seconds to work. Belt, right wing. Kicks it. Costin stepping back, getting it to Bowser. Bowser, top of the key. Working against Hostetter and now Campbell. Costin, left wing, stepping back. 2 seconds. Bowser has to put a shot up. Belt won't even get it off. So at the end of the half, 44-11, Mount Vernon in front. Coming up, the Keep This Funeral Home halftime show if you need to find them. They're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the winter time. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime, they should go counterclockwise, wintertime, clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
The beloved TV classic soars off the screen and onto the stage this season. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Jr. See all the characters from the TV classic come to life live on stage. This gleeful musical take on a holiday favorite will go down in history as a smashing hit. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Jr. 3 shows Friday through Sunday, December 13th through 15th at the Wabash Valley College Brubeck Theater in Mount Carmel. Tickets available now with the QR code on your screen or Wabash Valley Arts Council Facebook page.
Wrap up your year at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 Ford Expedition, up to $10,000 off. And take home a new 2024 Ford Escape for as low as $347 per month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Back here at the Hilltop, 44-11. The score at the moment. This is the Keep This Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. Now, Andrew Max like alongside Max. Just a rough first half there for Mount Carmel.
Yeah, they cannot handle any sort of press. If anybody decides to press them, they simply get so sped up. They can't handle a little bit of contact. They start turning the ball over like crazy. They have 13 turnovers. And when you have 13 turnovers and 11 points, it explains why you're down 33 points. But, you know, Mount Carmel also hasn't hit a single three. I think they've only attempted 1 3. Almost 90% of their possessions have really just ended in a turnover. So I don't even think 13 turnovers is enough. I think I've missed a couple in there. But for Mount Vernon, simply it's the 1-2 punch of Noah Holster and Meyer Robb, who have 14 and 13 right now. And don't let me forget Bryce Clowers, who has 10. So they have 3 people who two of them are beating us scoring-wise, and one of them's within 1 point of us. So a lot of lacking on the defensive end and a lot of turnovers that are resulting in more opportunities for the Mount Vernon ball squad.
If your head coach Justin Carmel are in the locker room right now, what's the message? How do you make sure if they come out here in the second half ready to go?
Do you want to be here or not? That's really what I would say is, do you want to be here? Because I haven't seen any effort so far tonight. Coach Carpenter's probably put the most effort in tonight, and he's the one coaching. So it's really tough right now for the Aces because they have the ability, but they struggle so much with these turnover issues. They got 13 turnovers, and they turned the ball over, 8 times in the second quarter. So that is just not good by any means. And they're struggling on the offensive end. They're getting pressured on the one end, and they're turning the ball over because they can't handle the ball pressure. So we'll see if the Aces can turn something around. I don't know if they can erase 33-point deficit, but, anything can happen. Anything's possible. If they come out firing and they come out like they want to be here. I don't feel like they very much are playing to their potential right now, and they're playing like they did during the Capital Classic, just lazy, throw the ball around, and, anything can happen.
One positive here for the Aces, they are perfect at the free throw line right now, 5 for 5.
Yeah, I guess that is the only positive of the game is you're 5 for 5 from the free throw line. You shot perfect. You shot really well in all the last games you had from the free throw line, but you're not attacking enough to get enough fouls for that to matter. So they need to attack the rim a little bit more and be physical and go get to the rim instead of settling for some open shots. And right now, even when they're settling for those shots, they're turning it over more. So it's not giving them any chances to come back in this game or just score in general.
This is the Keep It Senior Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Great victories start with smart plays. At First National Bank, we help you craft a winning savings strategy, whether it's for a new home, a dream vacation, or a secure future. Like a great team, achieving your financial goals takes preparation, patience, and the right partner by your side. With personalized savings plans and tools, FNB helps you make every move count. Your financial playbook starts here.
Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm Andrea Lull from Robinson, Illinois. For my first appointment, I knew I chose the right orthopedic center. The day of surgery went like planned, registration went smooth, pre-surgery, and the nurse made me feel very comfortable. I'm currently 3 months out of surgery. I don't even feel like I had a total hip replacement, but I am having a much better quality of life with my new hip. WGH, we're going home.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Wrap up your year at Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel. Get a new 2024 Dodge Hornet, now 0% APR, and 2024 stylish Dodge Durango, now up to $8,000 off. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Wrap up your year at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get the all-new 2025 Ram 1500 starting at $39,999. And lease a new 2024 Jeep Compass for as low as $379 per month. Come today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Both teams back out on the floor here at the Hilltop, 44-11. Mount Vernon in front here against Mount Carmel. We'll run through scores real quick. First for Mount Carmel, Jack Webb has 3, Acree has 2, Metter has 4, and Rhett Andrews has 2. For Mount Vernon, Noah Hostetter has 14, Meyer Robb has 13, Jack Campbell with 5, Grayson Boozy with 2, and Bryce Flowers with 10.
Yeah, they continue to shoot the ball really well. They're attacking the rim more than we are, so they're drawing more fouls. And we're also just being sloppy with the ball. We're reverting back to some of our habits when we get this pressure, and it's just not looking good by any means for the Aces.
See if there are any changes on the Mount Vernon side. Obviously, they came out firing with that full court pressure. Do you expect them to do anything with that here in the second half?
I would put the full court pressure on mostly for most of the third quarter if you can build up a lead, or if Mount Carmel starts to break it a little bit better, I'd take it off, but might as well build up a bigger lead, get this huge confidence booster, and go into probably, I'm not sure if it's a tougher, easier, or what part of their schedule, but, just head forward in the year.
This has been the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. You can find them. They're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. Tim Phillips of Jade Investment scoreboard, 44-11, Mount Vernon in front. Arrow towards the Aces. They will have possession to begin this second half.
Knock down a quick three or just get something on the offensive end going. You got to get something rolling. I don't know what it is.
5 starters backed out for the Wildcats. For the Aces,
it'll be that starting 5.
Yep.
Jack Webb with 3 fouls. I'm surprised he's out there right now.
We'll see how the Aces respond after a really rough first half here to start this third quarter. Metter will get it in the backcourt, inbounded by Militoni. Metter left side. Ball in his right hand, getting a couple ball screens. Kicking it to Owen Blake. Top of the key triple, rolling off the front of the rim and out. Here's Hostetter to Boozy. Right corner triple, no good. Rebound Hostetter for the Wildcats. Hostetter, nice pass to Schickel, who goes up for 2. Missed that one, tips it out of bounds. It'll go the way of Mount Carmel.
Something I said earlier was long rebounds. If they're going to make a bunch of threes, then what do we see there? Jack Webb instantly just runs in at the basket instead of going and putting a body on somebody, just trying to make it a jumping match. And with these long rebounds, that's never going to work.
Here's Webb, right elbow. Handing it off to Metter. Metter almost lost it, got it to Acree. Acree, top of the key, now right wing. Kicking it to Webb. Webb driving with his left, going up, out of control, got fouled.
I think they're going to call it on the ground. I'm not sure. Oh, he is shooting 2.
Schickel picks up his second foul. Webb at the line. 7:14 to play, third quarter, 44-11. Wildcats in front. Webb on the first attempt. Sinks it. Webb on the second shot from the nail. Knocks that home as well. He now leads the Aces in scoring. 44-13. Boozy to Rob. Right short corner. Goes up 4-2. Missed it. Got his own rebound and got fouled as he came down with it. Go against Acree.
And right now, Mount Carmel still struggling on the defensive glass. Allowed 2 offensive rebounds already this half.
Schickel to Rob, right wing. Driving baseline against Metter. Shoves him off. Goes up for 2. Got it. He now leads all scorers with 15. 46-13 the score. Blake Militoni, top of the key. Almost turned it over. Militoni recovers. And a Webb, left short corner. Webb at the elbow, charity stripe. Pulling up for a jumper, missed it. Rolled in and out. Rob with the rebound, bringing it down. Left edge, handing it off. Never mind, going baseline on the left side. Kicking it to Boozy, right corner triple, no good. Rebound Blake, now to Metter. Metter up to Militoni. Militoni, nice pass to Acree, who couldn't handle it, goes out of bounds. Mount Vernon possession.
Aces are just falling apart again. They're getting sped up, and that's not their game of trying to push the ball like this, and they're going to cause a lot more turnovers for themselves.
Some full court pressure here from the Aces. Boozy crossing the 10-second line. Getting it to Hostetter. Hostetter right wing. Now to Boozy, now to Clowers. Flowers to Rob, driving, middle of the lane, goes up 4-2 through traffic, can't get it to roll in. Rebound Acree. Now here's Metter. Metter to Tony. Tony trying to drive, got stopped, gets it to Blake. Blake, turnaround, mid-range look, no good off the backboard. Hostetter, nice behind the back dribble. Driving, nice dump to Rob, right side, got it to go. Rob now has 17. 48-13. Now here's Webb. Webb, one power dribble, goes up out of control, got his own rebound, goes up that time, goes out of bounds, will stay here with the Aces.
It's just a continuation of the offensive troubles and the turnover problem.
48-13, Wildcats in front, 5:11 to play here in the third quarter. Metter getting it to Militoni, right wing. Down to Metter, right corner. Metter, right corner triple, no good. Rebound falls in the hands of Owen Blake, who got tied up, going up, got fouled. He'll go against Meyer Robb, his first. Blake will go to the line for two.
There's a second chance opportunity for Mount Carmel. That's something that they got to continue to do heading forward in this year, and they got to take advantage of them if they want to try to come back in this game at all.
Blake missing that first one. 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Blake on the second attempt from the stripe. No good either. Offensive rebound for the Aces. Metter, top of the key, three, bottoms. (48-16). Here's that zone look for the Aces. Schickel putting it up, no good. Militoni up to Webb, forcing that one, turning it right back over to the Wildcats. Here's Hostetter. Hostetter down to Rob. Rob got blocked from behind by Militoni. Wildcats another opportunity. Kicking it out to Rob. Left corner, triple, no good. It was short. Rebound Schickel again. Schickel trapped in the short corner, getting it to Rob. Rob to Snodgrass, lost it. It's on the floor, goes out of bounds. It'll stay here.
Right now, Mount Carmel has got to use some momentum off that Shane Metter three to hopefully just try to get it within 20 going into this fourth quarter.
Hostetter, left corner triple, no good. Rebound Jack Webb. Webb against Schickel, bringing it up the court. Webb driving in, goes up 4-2, went out of control, out of bounds, stays here. Wanting the foul, didn't get it.
Trying to draw a foul. Just go up and get fouled. Don't try to draw one. You know, if you're going to get fouled, make one count.
On the inbound, they get it to Blake. Blake left side goes up for two. No shot. Foul on the floor against Meyer. Rob picks up his second. Now here's Metter. Left corner. To Acree. Same spot. Acree ball in his right hand, getting into the middle of the lane. Goes up 4-2 off glass. No good. Rebound Rob. 3:48 to play third quarter. Meyer getting it to Clowers. Bounce pass into Hostetter. Hostetter kicking it out to Snodgrass. Back to Rob. Taking their time. Flowers, left corner triple, air ball. Rebound, Jack Webb. Foul underneath on the rebound.
And Riley, the Aces are leaving the middle wide open because they've been worried about this backside lob that the Wildcats have scored once or twice in a row. And right there, they're leaving the middle wide open, getting in a scramble, and not being able to get any defensive stops.
Belt, Costin, Knapp, and Andrews into the game. The only one staying in is Jack Webb for the Aces. Here's Belt. Trying to direct traffic. Seems to be a bit of confusion for the Aces. 3:15 to play, third quarter, 48-16 the lead for Mount Vernon. Here's Costin. Costin to Webb. Webb against Schickel, trying to drive through, gets to the Cherry stripe, goes inside, goes up, 4-2, no good. Rebound, Snodgrass. Now Hostetter. Hostetter kicking to Robb. Robb, right wing triple, no good, left it short. Robb saves it. Hostetter now. To Robb, right corner triple once more, this time sinks and hits the bottom of the net. He now has 20. 51-16 the score. Webb up top. Getting a ball screen, now at the Cards, now left side. Ball in his right hand, right block, goes up, 4-2, good. Webb now has 7. 51-18, 2:09 to play, third quarter. Here comes Schickel. Schickel in the lane, up 4-2. Wildcats playing fast. Schickel with his first 2 points of the night. Belt. Right wing triple. Missed it. Short. Robb up to Snodgrass. Snodgrass 4-2 off glass. Easy. Snodgrass his first 2 of the night. 55-18 the score. 1:34 to play, third quarter. Here's Webb. Webb up to Andrews, too far, goes out of bounds. It'll go the way of the Wildcats. Militoni will check back in. Marshbarger in for the first time for Mount Vernon, and Boozy checks in as well for the Wildcats.
Another turnover. Got 16 now on the night, and just not taking advantage of any offensive possession that the Aces had.
Here's Boozy to Campbell, trying to get it down low to Snodgrass. Didn't have an opening. Back to Boozy, now to Harshbarger. Harshbarger to Campbell. Baseline drive, kicks it out. Boozy, middle of the lane, goes nice pass to Harshbarger, who misses the short-range jumper. Offensive rebound, second look for the Wildcats. 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. Here's Hostetter. 55-18.
And they're going to do what Mount Carmel struggles to do and hold it for the last shot.
Hostetter driving in, mid-range, goes up, 4-2, got fouled on his way. He'll have 2 at the line.
I was wrong, never mind. But we left the middle of the lane wide open, and he took advantage of it.
First foul against Elias Knapp. Knocks in the first. Hostetter now with 15. That's his first point of the half. Second attempt from the nail. Easy. Flowers checks back in. He checks in for Hostetter, who will take a seat. Here comes Bill. Now, top of the key, over to Costin. Getting it to Andrews, short corner. Back to Costin, left side. 33 seconds to play, 57-18. Andrews, left block, missed the short jumper off the front rim. Boozy will bring it up with 24 seconds to play. Now here's Flowers. Tipped away by, never mind. It was not tipped, just an errant pass from Flowers there, out of bounds. So the Aces will have a shot here with 12.9 on the clock. Belt will have it, 10 seconds, 57-18. Belt getting the ball screen, going towards the right, now at the right wing. Trying to dump it down to Andrews, right into the hands of Snodgrass. Snodgrass with 3 seconds. Snodgrass getting it to Clowers. Half court heave at the buzzer. No. So at the end of 3, 57-18, Mount Vernon in front. See what the Aces do in the final 8 minutes. We'll be back in 1 minute.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You know, you can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Back here at the Hilltop, 57-18, Mount Vernon in front, 8 minutes to play.
More turnover struggles from the Aces, 5 turnovers in that quarter, only forced 2 turnovers on Mount Vernon. Continuing to just have a really, really hard time against any sort of pressure.
Logan Clowers in for the first time for Mount Vernon. Bryce Clowers on the bench. Here's Campbell, right corner. Trap, picks up his dribble, gets it to Clowers. Clowers, right block, gets it to Snodgrass, now to Harshbarger, left wing 3, no good. Rebound Bowser. Bowser up to Militoni. Militoni, top of the key to Knapp. Knapp, left corner triple, bottoms. (57-21), 7:24 to play, fourth quarter. It's Clowers. Clowers to Boozy. Boozy to Harshbarger. Gets it to Clowers. Zone here for the Aces. Clowers to Boozy again. He's trapped, got fouled. Gonna go against Militoni, picks up his second. Clowers will inbound at 6:55 and counting, running clock here against the Aces. Wildcats in front. Here's Harshbarger, right corner, getting it to Clowers on the wing. Boozy to the Harshbarger, back to Boozy. Wildcats taking their time. Harshbarger, right corner triple, no good. Rebound Clowers, goes up for 2, his first 2 of the night. So Logan gets in on the action. He has 2 points here.
And that's how you beat a zone, Riley. You pass through it, you flash people to the middle, to the short corner, and that's exactly what they did. They just completely dismantled our zone.
Here's Andrews, top of the key. Getting it to Bowser at the Hilltop logo on the right side of the court. Now to Andrews. Short jumper, can't get it to roll in. Rebound Campbell, getting it to Boozy. Boozy coming up. Right side, getting all the way down to the block, skipping it to Snodgrass. Left corner, triple, bottoms. He has 5. 62-21, 5:44 to play. Here's Costin. Costin right side, getting to the short corner, goes up for 2, got it. His first 2 of the night. 62-23, 5:23 to play in the fourth quarter. Boozy now, kicking it to Snodgrass. Right corner this time, missed that one. Rebound for Knapp. Tony will bring it up. Tony getting all the way down into the lane, got blocked by Harshbarger, and a foul against Militoni after the block. Bit of a frustration foul right there. He picked up his 3rd of the night.
I don't even know what to say for the Aces right now. I'm getting myself a little bit speechless as I don't think any of us thought it was going to go this way. It's just the pressure that these guys bring really gave us a lot of fits, and we've turned the ball over too much to win.
Cameron Lyons checks in, as well as Isaiah Taylor. Excuse me, Grayson Lyons checks in, as well as Isaiah Taylor here for the Wildcats. Militone picks up another foul. He's got 3 here in this quarter alone, 4 total now. Campbell has it on the inbound. Campbell to Harshbarger, to Taylor. Right corner triple for Taylor, bottoms. Militone looking to return the favor, missed it from the left wing. Flowers on the inbound. Flowers turning it over. Metter now going all by himself for 2 of his own. Metter now has 9. 3:33 to play here in this 4th quarter. Here's Campbell. Campbell getting it to Harshbarger. Harshbarger to Lyons. Back to Campbell. Top of the key to Harshbarger. 1 power dribble. Kicking it out to Clowers. 3:18 to play. Harshbarger. Charity stripe jumper. No good. A little short. It's going to be a rebound against Taylor for the Wildcats. Meadow bringing it up for the Aces. Top of the key, 3, no. Campbell with the rebound. 65-25 to score. Technical foul against Mount Carmel. It's going to be against Andrew Militone. So he picks up 4 fouls in the 4th quarter alone and a technical to end his night.
I really didn't see what happened for him to get technical. I missed it. But frustrations are obviously showing right now as the Aces are having just a lot of struggles on the offensive end and especially on defense.
Campbell will take the technical shots, makes the first. Campbell on the second shot makes that as well. He has 7. 67-25, Wildcats in front. Campbell will bring it up over to Taylor. Now to Harshbarger, the right wing, getting down into the block. Kicking it out to Campbell, left side. 90 seconds to play. Wildcats will just take their time and not take anything unless it's gifted to them here. Yeah. Flowers getting down low, kicking it back out to Campbell. 1:17 and counting here in the 4th quarter. 67-25 to score. Flowers almost going over and back. Flowers driving middle of the lane, kicking it out to Taylor. Taylor in the right corner. Can snap, goes baseline, getting underneath and travels. $50 seconds. Here's Metter. Handing it off to Costin. 35 seconds. Tipped away from Clowers, and he's not going to take the basket. That one tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here. So with that, and 15 seconds coming down on the clock, Flowers will get it in the backcourt and just going to dribble this one out. 67-25 will be the final. Mount Vernon improved. They are now over 500. At 3-2, snapping their 2-game skid. Mount Carmel falls to 2-8 on the season. A rough one here for the Golden Aces at home. Vernon back in the winning column. Coming up in the post game, we'll talk scoring summary, and we'll talk to head coach Justin Carpenter. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Great victories start with smart plays. At First National Bank, we help you craft a winning savings strategy, whether it's for a new home, a dream vacation, or a secure future. Like a great team, achieving your financial goals takes preparation, patience, and the right partner by your side. With personalized savings plans and tools, FNB helps you make every move count. Your financial playbook starts here.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Hello, I'm Sarah Harrell. I'm from Crossville, Illinois, and I attend here at Wabash for the Advanced Manufacturing Program. Being here has really helped me grow and really experience what it'll be like later in life, being able to work in a shop and actually run machines. I've loved working on the 3D printer and on the wire EDM and just CNC machines in general. I want to be like a designer and programmer type thing, so I can do most of my time on SolidWorks and programming CNC machines.
The beloved TV classic soars off the screen and onto the stage this season. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Jr. See all the characters from the TV classic come to life live on stage. This gleeful musical take on a holiday favorite will go down in history as a smashing hit. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Jr. 3 shows Friday through Sunday, December 13th through 15th at the Wabash Valley College Brubeck Theater in Mount Carmel. Tickets available now with the QR code on your screen or Wabash Valley Arts Council Facebook page.
Back here at the Hilltop, the final 67-25 in favor of Mount Vernon, who improves to 3-2. Real quick, we'll run through the scoring numbers for your Golden Aces. 3 points for Elias Knapp. Jack Webb with 7, Elliot Akery with 2, Asher Costin with 2, Shane Metter with 9, Jeff Andrews with 2 of his own. For the Wildcats, Noah Hostetter had 16, Meyer Robb had 20, Jack Campbell had 7, Grayson Boozy had 2, Brady Schickel with 2, Ryder Snodgrass with 5, Bryce Clowers with 10, Logan Clowers with 2, Isaiah Taylor had 3. Near the end, again, the final 67-25. Joined now by head coach Justin Carpenter. Coach, just walk us through that one.
Us coaches can't want it more than them, man. There's a lot of things that I feel like we just took a lot of, like 4 or 5 steps back. You know, there's effort, transition defense, we're not getting back. We weren't talking, you know, we knew those double down screens on weak side actions for number 1 were going to happen. He was going to curl. We talked switches. It's just paying attention to the scouting report, doing the little things, having some effort. It's a lot of intangibles right now. Can't coach hard.
What are the steps moving forward from this one?
Tougher practices. You know, I think it whipped them into shape last time, and it's going to have to just get harder in practice from here on out, and really honing in on some core principles, and you know, maybe have to make some drastic changes.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
So again, the final 67-25. Mount Vernon improving to 3-2. Mount Carmel falling to 2-8. Thank you for everyone here running the stream for 100.4 the News Channel 15 YouTube, and for the crew at 100.5 WHAD. And for Max Sherlock, I'm Riley Angel, and as always, have a good night.